Liz and I walked across the street and we sit down, and you came up and you said hi, and I go, this is my wife, Liz, and you're like, I looked and I saw this woman with this fabulous scarf and sense of style walking with Michael, and I said, that cannot be his wife. You did. And she I'm like, God, if she didn't love Clinton Kelly before, the deal is now officially sealed.
Chewed Up.
Pull up a chair and get ready for a good time with Michael Symon, Carla Hall, and Clinton Kelly. Let's get into it.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Chewed Up. It is Monday. This week is all about being at home alone. What would you make for yourself? You don't have to think about anybody else. It's just you and your dish and maybe that couch, maybe a toilet. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I mean, I'm just saying, so random. Okay, but, sorry.
We talk about toilets so much on this show.
It's my private space. I mean, I make a dish sometimes just to have in the bathtub. I'm just saying. Just
you
to
make
sit
a
there.
dish sometimes?
I mean, it could be ice cream, but it would be in a dish. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Just so that you can
relax,
eat it while in the bathtub.
Eating. Okay. So that's what this show is about. I am looking over at Michael Symon, y'all. Michael is doing one of my favorite dishes. This is something that I might be making at home alone. Michael, come on, tell us what you're doing.
Are you not going to introduce us?
Oh,
I
right.
feel like at the top of every show we should introduce each other.
I'm Carla Hall. We have Clinton Kelly and Michael Symon. So Michael, tell us what you're doing.
She introduced me, she just skipped you.
Yeah,
which I was
like, hello.
You know what I've noticed?
I'm still here.
Carla, you know what I've noticed? I'm just going to say it. Like, for 7 years, this spot in original Chew format was your spot.
That was my
spot. It was Clinton's spot. So, every time we step in, we feel like
we rotate it now because of the way that the show is set.
And
it works better.
Yeah.
But like you have a lot of comments when it's me or her over there.
But you're the best. Clinton Kelly, you're the best at it.
Oh, you're very sweet. But you know what? I was the moderator of the Chew for 7 years. It was my job to herd the cats.
Exactly.
And that which I got good at after 7 years.
You got good.
Yeah.
You heard the cats. I can only herd one cat. So that's how one person gets introduced.
Single cat. So what I'm Carla over here, what I'm doing what used to be Clinton's job.
Yes.
I'm picking herbs.
You're picking your own herbs.
For the first 3 years of the Chew, I always made Clinton pick my herbs. It became a very funny thing. He would get very irritated with me.
I did. Well, nobody, I guess the first couple seasons of the Chew, nobody actually asked me if I knew how to cook anything.
Well, look, you got to give us a little bit of a break there. You were very famous for a show called What Not to Wear. I didn't feel like, okay, now Clinton, make do you need anything? Yeah, get the eggs white for the souffle or whatever. I'm like, yeah, pick the herbs. The ones that match your sweater.
It's all right. It all worked out in the end. It was fun.
One of my favorite things to make when I'm by myself, or if Liz is home with me or whatever, I love cooking eggs. Like, I make eggs every single day for breakfast.
Yes.
Me too.
I often have them for lunch. I'll have them for dinner.
Me too.
You know, and of all styles. Like, I'm not like I love egg with a hole in the middle or totem hole, whatever you want to call it. I love a good scramble. I love my Pabst crispy fried eggs, like where they're crispy on the bottom, like dippy eggs.
Yeah.
And yolky in the center. I love a perfect omelet. And so I always feel like people are slightly, there's two ways people go about eggs. They're like, who doesn't know how to cook eggs? I'm like, most of you.
Most people.
And when I say that, I don't mean anybody could put an egg in a pan and cook it. And some people, like, if you want to fuel, we should all do this as a thing, like on your Instagram or social page.
Oh, yeah.
Show eggs that are super runny. Like, if you want to get people going,
there we go.
Eggs.
Riled up.
Eggs get people crazy,
Yes.
On what they feel is right or wrong. Yeah. And nothing's wrong, it's how you like your eggs. What I'm making today is a little bit of a cheater version of a French omelet, which is an omelet that doesn't really have color. They're creamy curds in the center. And they're not always easy for people to make. And so for a while, like when I was doing during pandemic and everything, when we were doing the show in the house, it was like a reoccurring thing. Like I would make an omelet and people would go like, I can't make it, it's not working. It's like, so I started really playing around at home, like how to make a cheater easy omelet for people to make it slightly more approachable.
Yes.
It wouldn't necessarily work in a restaurant setting because you got to go fast, but I call this my cheater omelet. And it's a French style omelet.
Love it.
I like it.
But it's a walk away. So once you get them going, you're gonna like this.
I cannot wait.
It's a walk away. It's a walk away omelet.
I'm very, very excited about this. Well, if you haven't been to France and you go to breakfast and you order an omelet, you will be surprised by how underdone you think that omelet is based on American omelets. You go to a diner and that omelet is dry as a bone. It is usually like
Has some color on it.
It's got sometimes a lot of color on it.
Looks like
right?
a quesadilla.
Exactly.
Right.
But the French omelet is very different. It's very delicate.
And I think, like, you know, obviously we're used to the very browned omelets, and I ate them as a kid also, you know. But the thing is when you experience the creamy French style omelet, you really taste the eggs. It's for lack of other terms, it's a sexy ass omelet.
It's
It
a
is.
sexy ass
That's a good way to. That's a good way to put it.
And like one of my mentors, friends, people that I adore who just celebrated his 90th birthday, Jacques Pépin, is like the master of the omelet. Like I could watch him make omelets for a lifetime. You know, like I could there's something so beautiful about it.
Yeah.
And whenever I make an omelet, I try to like fill my soul with Jacques.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, speaking
You know.
of Jacques, though, so it was a moment where we did an event for Jacques. I want to say it was in D.C., but Jose Andres couldn't be there. But Jose called in and talked about Jacques Pépin making an omelet. It was so beautiful, and it was such a respectful celebration of Jacques Pépin making eggs. And I get goosebumps. I get goosebumps when I think about it.
If I'm ever in a hotel or something and I see any sort of, if I'm going through the channels and I see a Jacques Pépin anything, I will stop and watch that.
Right.
That is one thing that I will watch a marathon of.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love watching his hands. I love
Magic.
watching like his hands move with food and tools, and you know, it's so graceful. So here's one of my egg stories. I was in Monterey Bay, and I used to do the Cooking for Solutions event years ago. And there was this chef, and she had a diner somewhere in the city. And so she was like, hey, come to my diner. What do you like? I'm like, I love a perfectly cooked French omelet. She said, oh my gosh, you have to come to my diner. I'm like, what? It's like, yes. So I order, of course, she's there. I order my omelet, and we're sitting down, and I see her coming around I see the waiter coming around the bin with a plate. She looks at it, I hadn't seen it yet, intercepts it, takes it back to the kitchen, because I had gone on so much about how much I loved a perfectly cooked omelet. And then she came back about 5 minutes later and she said, that was not perfect. I had to remake your eggs. But it's like, if you know and love eggs, you know when they're perfect. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
it's
love
magic.
eggs.
And we have said this, I think, before on the show. It's like most people like their eggs, especially scrambled eggs, the way their mom made them when they were growing up. Like if your mom made like
If
a
your mom
dry...
hammered eggs, you like hammered eggs.
From cottage cheese to marbles.
Yeah, like my dad was actually, and grandfather were very good at making eggs.
Yeah.
So I grew up with really good eggs.
Yeah.
I was lucky, I guess, in that sense. Like the worst eggs I ever had was when we went out to breakfast.
Yeah,
Like
yes,
my mom
right.
wasn't good at cooking eggs, but my dad and Pap were great at eggs.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and so I love eggs. So one of the keys, I think, whenever you're doing anything like this, because the omelet, it's a walkaway, but you still have to do a little bit of work, is get your mise en place set. So I'm just gonna do an omelet with fresh herbs. I put some tarragon in it because I know you love tarragon. I put some chives in it, some flat leaf. And we could do cheese or no cheese. Do you guys want cheese in it?
I wouldn't mind cheese.
You can do a little cheese.
Okay.
I'm happy either way.
All right, so
Yeah.
we'll put a little bit of cheddar in it. So I put my eggs in here, and you could see I just use a
Double
2-4.
forking.
I'm a double forker.
forking.
I'm an old double forker. You just whip them until you have all everything's incorporated. You don't see any of those white strings in there. And we're gonna go to the pan quickly. So when you're gonna go, like a lot of people go, you can't put the salt in the pan. You can't put the salt in if you're gonna let them sit for 5 minutes.
Right.
If you're gonna get them in the pan quickly, salt them, whisk it in, get it going, and then you can go to the pan. So I'm just gonna get a little bit of heat on my pan here.
And you
then
started with nonstick.
I'm using a nonstick pan.
Yeah.
When I do this at home, I use carbon steel. Like I use my carbon steel pan for everything. We always have one nonstick pan at home. Liz likes doing her eggs in nonstick. There's no right or wrong answer. Just use the pan you're most comfortable with.
And I'm curious. I can't wait to see how much butter is going into
I know.
this.
I'm gonna put in.
Oh, that's not very much.
It's not gonna be crazy.
Okay, good.
I mean, I'm not gonna go insane.
That doesn't even look like a tablespoon. About 1 tablespoon.
Yeah, I'm probably not putting one more. So if I was doing scrambled, my soft scramble that I've always do, that I've made on the chew and stuff before, this is just more of a coating situation. I would put some little pieces of butter in the eggs too, to make sure that they cook. It kind of slows down and tempers the cooking. And then I would finish, when I pulled them off the heat, I would finish with butter on a soft scramble to make sure that, you know, they stop cooking, so they don't overcook. And that's how you get those creamy, custardy scrambled eggs.
That makes sense. I always tell people, like, just take those eggs off the heat a solid, minute before you think they're done, because they will continue cooking.
But if you throw in a little butter at the end, it stops. So butter's just starting to foam here. I'm gonna put in my eggs, and then I'm gonna start.
And that was 4 eggs for this.
I did 4. It's a pretty big pan. So, and then you just wanna move the pan and keep that pan moving as your eggs are kind of starting to scramble a little bit and warm through. Now remember, everybody's afraid if they're not cooked. Once anything reaches 160 degrees, if you were doing this at temp, it's cooked. But see, now they're starting to cook. I could come up a little bit and just, again, continue to work them around the pan. So you're getting those soft curds, but you're not all the way cooked through yet.
And also the whole thing of working the eggs, I think the difference between a French omelet and an omelet you may get in an omelet station. $10. But also, by working the eggs, they have a little more height and they're fluffier versus just pouring the eggs in there and letting it cook and just be
Okay, now watch.
Okay.
So, heat's on, okay?
Yeah. Almost, just so you're distributing almost like a crepe.
Heat's off.
Or heat is off.
Heat's off.
Herbs go in.
Herbs go
Tarragon
in.
down.
Oh my God, I forgot the salt.
Salt down. Ooh, salt down. Parsley. Chives. Now we have fine herbs.
This is what an herb.
Oh my gosh. And now we have cheese. And now the lid goes
off,
on.
lid on, and walk away.
Well, don't do laundry or anything, but I'm just saying. Yeah.
So what happens now? Like basically, depending on, like if you want your eggs cooked a little more, you could go a little bit longer. But basically, in 2 minutes, we're going to be good to go. So the heat's off now.
Yeah.
I'm pretty confident by how we move the eggs and everything. We're not worrying about the browning of the omelet.
That's right.
And everything is heating through. The eggs are continuing to cook all the way through, and the cheese is going to melt. So this is going to be like a 2 to 4 minute situation.
Wow.
And when that's done, I'm going to flip it out of the pan. Walk away omelet.
Exciting.
Let's just walk away, leave the pan by itself.
All right.
Chewed up.
All right. If you are laughing, drooling, or yelling at us through your screen right now,
Then you're one of us, and we love you for it.
So don't just watch in silence. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube or follow wherever you're listening.
Yeah, that way you don't miss when Clinton starts another bread and cheese crusade.
okay. Or when Michael burns something on purpose.
Oh, whatever. It's called Flavor Clinton.
Subscribe, follow, tell a friend, whatever it takes.
More chaos, more comfort food, every week on Chewed Up.
Should we do some fan mail while we're waiting for this?
Okay.
All right, let's do
Yeah,
it.
you could walk away or do fan mail. If you have fan mail at home.
3, 2, 1. You got fan mail. Look out, it's fan mail.
You need a little can out. I was not expecting that.
I'm just saying, in between our next time that we film, I expect you two to spend a little bit of time in the dance studio. And
I spend time getting
you
dressed.
know,
we don't have the
people
budget
don't
to
have
hire-
people don't have dance expectations from me. They have dance expectations from you. I'm just supposed to sit here and look handsome. You two dance.
That's true.
You know, we do a lot of episodes of this show, and there's only so many dance moves without a choreographer's help.
Oh, here we go,
right.
Nick.
That's
I
right.
feel like
Now
come on,
he needs
Nick,
a
we
now
need a-
now he needs
Wait,
a choreographer.
you know what? I'm gonna put this out there. If there are choreographers who actually
Want to-
watch the show, send us your fan mail dance. I mean,
And
we will do it,
We will
and we'll give you a
100% do it.
shout out.
Do not include lifts. I'm not lifting anybody.
No, we're not doing
I can
lifts.
lift. I'll be the lifter.
You'd be the lifter?
I'll be the designated lifter, especially now that you have your new feminine, or not, I didn't know that. sleek.
My feminine body.
Your feminine body. And you don't have a
I don't actually.
Oh, I'm gonna get some shit. That's gonna be in the next fan.
That's gonna be my body really isn't.
That's gonna be the next fan.
I mean, speaking of feminine body, Michael's the only person who does great in drag. You're the one who has a feminine body.
I
Your
am
lips.
a beautiful woman.
You're a beautiful woman from the neck up.
Well, thank God.
And the knee down.
I don't know. My legs, when I was Posh
Oh, no,
Spice,
yeah, that's true.
I had
That's
the
true.
legs.
I have good legs too.
Yeah, you have good legs.
Let's go to fan mail. This is a quickie. Do you rinse your dishes before putting them in the dishwasher, or are you a heathen? That's Jenny
What?
201.
Judgments. First of all, you save water by just scraping and going into the dishwasher. My dishwasher gets them clean every time.
So Carla's a heathen. You?
I'm a heathen too. I scrape, I don't rinse.
When Liz isn't home, I scrape and don't rinse. When Liz is home, I scrape and rinse. I'm like, why do we own a dishwasher if you clean everything before it goes in the
Exactly.
dishwasher?
Literally, by scraping, rinsing, and going, it's like shrimp scampi, shrimp. It's like wash. I mean, you say wash. You're rinsing and washing. I mean, you know what I mean?
The shrimp scampi.
Scampi
means
is shrimp.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're rinsing, you're washing.
I love it. I
That
always
went
love
right
a
over
game.
my head.
I always love a game. You know?
I also have read studies that the food chunks or whatever, the particles, actually help clean the dishes.
I think that's a lie.
Right.
I've heard Wirecutter said that. I believe everything that Wirecutter ever said.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
I mean, I think that you are supposed to scrape and because it's all about the dishwasher. A lot of times people say, oh, I want to wash the dishes instead of using the dishwasher. The dishwasher uses less water than running all the time.
I'm sorry, put your hand on the top.
Oh,
so
it's
you
more.
can see,
I wanna put my hand on.
and see how the cheese is melted.
Oh, it's
nice.
nice.
So wait, let's see what we got. See,
Okay,
look at that.
Wait.
So, and then a lot of times what I will do just because it helps it release
Reheat.
is, I'm just gonna go in to kind of warm the bottom of the pan to assist with releasing again.
Yeah. This is also nice for a party because you can have several pans on. You walk away and you can do several omelets at one time. Just saying.
Yeah, you could have a couple omelets going. Work with me, pan.
Please release me, let me go.
Oh, I got it.
we have a
Hexclad. What is up, Hexclad?
Dun, dun, dun.
Awkward silence.
Isn't this one of your bosses that makes Hexclad, Carla? Or one of your TV partners?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
I've never used Hexclad before. Okay, well, wait,
I've been looking into Clinton's camera,
holy shit.
not my own. Hey.
I'm gonna go the other way. A nonstick pan that sticks. Oh, God.
Oh, wow.
Gordon Ramsay, suck it. Oh.
Gordon, what say you about this pan?
Wow.
Wait, I'm gonna make it beautiful, but
Should we get a different pan?
Make I could be eating that one while you make another
no,
one.
I'm gonna make it beautiful. It's gonna work.
you're
but
gonna make it
This
beautiful,
is
okay.
crazy because this is these are nonstick pans, right?
Yeah.
Isn't Hexclad
And you put a
nonstick?
decent amount of butter in there.
And I heated the pan like I would like a stainless, but we had some stickage. I'm okay, so I had to go reverse here.
Okay, great.
It's still gonna be
It's gonna be
delicious.
delicious.
Yeah, it's gonna be delicious.
And then what I like to do in true French style is when it comes out, I take a little bit of butter
Yes.
and I sex up the top.
Yeah.
I've never used Hexclad before, and I've always heard that they're great pans.
I
I'm sure
have.
they are, but I'm very disappointed in this pan right now. I have pan disappointment.
I have to say that this is, it's so rare to see any sort of I'm not saying that you made a mistake, but like,
You got
I've seen you cook hundreds and hundreds of things, and this is the first time I've ever seen one that was like.
It did. I kind of got stuck.
Yeah.
It's still like when you. I pride myself in being able to perfect omelet, so this pisses me off more than you could imagine.
That's what I hear.
But I'm okay with it because we saved it. I had to get a little
Do we get no
creative.
chives?
I had to get a little.
judgment here.
I had to get a little creative with the release, but
More of the herbs.
a little bit of chive on top.
Oh, the chives look great.
Okay.
Let me tell you, when you all see this, you're like, what happened?
No, and you don't have to. I own my stuff.
No, this is good. Oh my God, thank you, sir.
And I very rarely blame my
Equipment.
arrows, but
Yeah.
I just wanted to give Gordon a little bit of grief. But see, here's the thing. Look at the cheese is perfectly melted.
It's perfect.
Wow.
It really is. Absolutely a phenomenal omelet.
The eggs are they're soft, they're curdy, they're even the reason I like doing this omelet too is for the people out there that are afraid of the runny, like even Liz, who is a very aggressive eater, like she doesn't like eggs that leach.
Matthew does
so to
not like
speak.
them either.
So like these
Amanda hates them.
Because these get kind of like that bake-ish kind of situation, the steam, they're almost getting steam.
Yeah.
You still get that really delicate center egg, but everything's melt, but everything's through.
Nice and moist, yeah. We should thank Fresh Direct for providing the food on this episode and this week on Chewed Up. Thank you, Fresh Direct. We're fans.
Yes, we are.
Wow.
All right. Well, thank you for that delicious omelet. So you cook that when you're by yourself, if you're just having dinner for one.
Yep.
Would you have a little salad on the side?
Here's what I would do. If it was me by myself, like Liz and I have very little differences in what we like to eat, fortunately. I would make myself an omelet or a soft scramble.
Yep.
I would have some sourdough. I'm not a toaster in the stove or in the toaster.
In the pan.
Grill pan on the stovetop. I like to grill one side hard, leave the other side soft, spread some French butter on it, the eggs next to it, a couple greens, maybe like some frisée, maybe even like a frisée with some bacon lardons and a mustard vinaigrette. If I'm feeling a little like,
that's fancy.
if I want to be home alone and like sexy time by myself, bacon, mustard, listen, you were eating ice cream in a tub 5 minutes ago with the bathroom door open. So you literally opened the show like I want to be by myself so I can have the bathroom. So if I want some sexy time, I'm okay.
Okay, that's true. That's true.
Just saying.
Just saying. Good. You do what you got to do,
it's
Michael.
Natural.
All right. How about you know what? This fan mail is interesting this week because we have this episode. There's a question specifically for each one of us.
Okay.
So, Carla, I'll start with you.
Okay.
How many pairs of glasses does Carla have? I love her style. That's Scrappin' Cali girl.
Thank you. I'm going to talk about my glasses, but I really want you to see this outfit. You see my high top Converse?
Those are high tops.
And knee highs and my little petticoat. Thank you.
And a brooch.
And a brooch and glasses and look, check out my earrings.
Oh, they're cute. Oh, they're different.
You have tremendous. I feel that like, what's the term? I don't want to get them confused. The difference between fashion and style.
Oh, yes. Fashion is the buffet. Style is what you put on your plate.
Got it.
Yes.
Like I think Carla has
personal style.
Tremendous personal style. Exactly. I love the way you dress.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
80 pairs of glasses.
80.
80.
You're like me with sneakers.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have about 10 pairs of glasses, but I have well over 100 pairs of sneakers.
What?
Sneakers, not in mostly in the Vans and Converse category.
Oh my God! Wow. I'm paring down. When What Not to Wear was over, I had hundreds of pairs of shoes, and I just gave them all away. I just like
sneakers. I've been collecting sneakers since I've been a kid.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you. Michael Symon, Iron Chef
Thank you for
Symon.
asking.
What was your favorite Iron Chef battle? Asks Matt at Ayers.
Favorite Iron Chef battle.
Yeah, and then tell us, like, what makes it a favorite.
This is a very good question. Wow, we did so many of them. Just let me
Yeah, you're going to the library.
For 10 seconds.
Chewed up.
You may have noticed some of the boards and plates we're using. Those are all from Frontgate, including some from my very own collection.
They've got everything from outdoor furniture to decor to entertaining essentials, all made with quality, comfort, and style in mind.
And since most of it is designed in-house, you can't find their pieces anywhere else.
Frontgate, thanks for making our spread look so good.
For more information, go to frontgate.com.
I know what it was. Okay, I had two that I really loved.
Okay, great.
They were both kind of holiday specials where it was Iron Chefs going against Iron Chefs.
Yeah.
And we went to Hawaii, and it was a round-robin tournament, and it was Morimoto, Cat Cora, and myself. And there was one battle, and then a person got eliminated, and then the two in the final battle moved forward. So battle 1 was battle pork. I won that.
Yeah.
Morimoto came in second. Cat got eliminated. The 2 winners went against each other in battle tuna. So it's me, the kid from the Midwest, versus Morimoto in battle tuna. And Morimoto and I have had some really epic battles, like head-to-head battles. We've won against each other, I think, 6 times. And we were tied going, at that time we had won against each other 4 times, and it was 2-2. And it was battle tuna against Morimoto. And Morimoto is the greatest, but he also loves to talk a little bit. He goes, Michael, it's 2-2, but it's battle tuna. You know, I'm doing a French accent for some reason. But, so it's battle tuna, and I beat Morimoto in battle tuna. And because he did a lot of raw fish preparations, and they put up a whole giant ass tuna. And I butchered the whole tuna down, and I took the spine and the ribs out, and I made smoked tuna ribs.
Wow.
And he walked over when we were done, like, you're done, and all your food's out. Morimoto walked over, he goes, what is this? I'm like, tuna ribs. He goes, oh, like he knew I had him. He knew I had him. He knew it was like, oh. So like I did a lot of like hot preparations. Because I'm like, what am I gonna make? Sashimi against Morimoto? I'm gonna get housed. So I did all these kind of crazy hot preparations with the collar, the ribs, you know, the tail, all that kind of stuff. And I beat him in battle tuna, which was easily my win I'm most proud of in the history of Iron Chef.
Cool.
And then the other one was a Thanksgiving battle. And Bobby and I would never go head-to-head. They always would ask us to go head-to-head. We're best friends. We compete on the go. We compete all the time. This is like, we don't want to go head-to-head in this. So we would always be partners in Battle Thanksgiving. And every year, it didn't matter who they put up against us, we would just destroy them. Because we've cooked together. And we cooked together for Thanksgiving before. And it was Bobby and I. It was Bobby and I versus Jeffrey Zakarian and Alex Guanacelli. And it was so funny because Alex loves Thanksgiving as much as Bobby and I, and we want, like, those battles are super competitive because you know, you're friends too. So we're going at it. And Bobby and I are rolling. We're like, we've done like 12 sides, we've done all this stuff, and I see Alex just going hard, and Jeffrey's just making cocktails, and she's like, I'm gonna kill you. Like, he's in his suit, he's like making a gimlet, like he's like, you know, and I took the turkey and I broke the whole thing down. First of all, we had ducks with feathers, so I had to pluck all the ducks. Like, Bobby looked at it, he's like, do you know how to do that? I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm from the Midwest. He goes, I don't know, I got the duck. So, but then for the turkey, I broke it all down in like a smaller thing, and I made turketta. I made like a porchetta with turkey. And Alex, it was kind of the same thing as the rib. She's like, I'm like, turchetta. She's like, she's still like, if someone will bring up, like on Twitter or something, some random thing about Food Network, whatever battles, and she'll just write like one word, turchetta. It's stuck with her. It's stuck with her. But she's like, I didn't have a chance. Jeffrey was like a mixologist all of a sudden, and I'm running around like an idiot trying to cook Thanksgiving dinner.
You have to make the turchetta here.
Yeah. That's an interesting duo. Zakarian and
but they've known each other forever too, and they did chop together. So they have history. But it was Jeffrey is one of the most beautiful cooks. That I know, like
very classic,
like an omelet, like beautiful, like he's such, and both of them are just incredible. I say cooks because that's the biggest compliment I can give them, but incredible chefs. But it was so funny because it was like they had to have a lot of communication over there. And Bobby and I don't even have to talk to each other in the kitchen. He's like, bro, you got this? I got this. You got that? Okay, good. All right, over here. All right. You ready? I'm ready. Let's go. You know, like, it was just like, we just had a lot of history, which is a little bit of an unfair advantage.
No, I love that. What was your question, though?
What was the question? Esrod asks, CK. I love that people call me CK because you call me CK.
CK.
Yeah. How did you go from fashion to cooking? And also, where did you find Nick? Did he work on the chew? So let's start. How did we find Nick? He was just walking around the street one day, and we were like, "Hey, you look like
one
the kind
day.
of guy that produce a TV show." Nick and Michael worked together on
15 years. We worked together we started together on Burgers, Brew, and Q. And we did that for several seasons on Food Network. And then we did Barbecue USA together. We did Simon's Dinners together. We've done, a couple great ideas we had together. So Nick and I have worked together for, it's 15 or more years, 15, 16 years.
Wow.
Yeah, right. That's how we got Nick. He did not work on the Chew at all. How did I go from fashion to cooking? So I did, I've talked about my career path on the show before. I was a magazine editor for about a decade in New York, and then I got discovered for What Not to Wear, and I did that for a decade. And then I bought a house. I finally was like, I've got money to buy a house. So I bought a house and met Damon. And all we did was cook. Like when we had this, it was just like, we just want to stay in, the two of us. And I really wanted to learn how to cook. And so I just cooked. And then I got to be pretty good at being a pretty good home cook. So I wrote a book called Freakin' Fabulous, How to Dress.
Which is freaking fabulous.
Thank you. How to dress, speak, behave, eat, drink, entertain, and decorate, and generally be better than everyone else. And I was, so I just was throwing all my favorite things in the book.
It was like your life story.
It was like my life story, exactly. So I did that book, and I gave some of my favorite recipes, like the things you should know how to make, like an omelet, like how to poach an egg, how to do a great, steak. It's just like a lot of appetizers. So I was on The View one day, and promoting Freakin' Fabulous, the book. And one of the producers of The View was producing The Chew and staffing The Chew. And he was like, he was flipping through my book, and he said, "Oh, Clinton, I didn't know you cook." And I'm like, "I'm a pretty good cook." And he's like, "We're doing the show called The Chew. Would you like to audition for it?" And I was like, "Well, I'm not really a chef or anything." He's like, "We don't need all chefs." And so I did the audition for The Chew and I ended up getting that. And then I really threw myself into cooking even further.
But I remember when you came in.
Randy Barone, yeah.
But when you came in for the chemistry test, it was one of the days I was there, and I was like, what am I wearing? Wait, is this an ambush? It's funny how you have that effect on people. I could have a perfectly good outfit on, but still it's like.
I know, especially back then. I mean, I would make people nervous, and I was like, "It's just me. I'm not gonna ambush you and drag you off into this What Not to Wear studio."
Well, for me, it was so funny because I remember I came home from that audition, and Liz is like, "Who was there?" And I was going through everything, and she was an avid What Not to Wear watcher, so and so I had seen episodes of it. I knew who you were, but I wasn't she was a religious watcher. So I'm going through, a Carla Hall, Maria, Daphne, Oz. She's like, "Oh, I don't know her, blah, blah, blah," going through all the people, Gail Sim, and I'm like, and Clinton Kelly. Clinton Kelly.
Right. Everybody.
I'm like,
everybody,
"Oh, now you're excited that I might do this show." I love Clinton Kelly. And she said, and it's a very Liz statement, but it's funny. She goes, "Him and I would be friends."
Oh, and we were. Yes. One of those immediate things. The second I met Liz, I was like, "We're best friends now."
Well, I remember, I don't know if you remember this, but we had it was right around when the show was starting, and we met somewhere around Hell's Kitchen for a drink or dinner or something. Gordon got people together.
Yes.
And we came with our significant others for the most part, I think, and Liz and I walked across the street and we sit down, and you came up and you said hi, and I go, "This is my wife Liz," and you're like, I looked and I saw this woman with this fabulous scarf and Sense of Style walking with Michael, and I said, "That cannot be his wife."
Did I say that?
You did. And she I'm like, "God, if she didn't love Clinton Kelly before, the deal is now officially sealed."
That is hilarious.
She somehow said not only
up.
does she have great style, but you gave me shit all in one.
All in one.
Yeah, all in one.
Oh my God, what a journey it's been for us,
It has been a
guys.
journey.
Right? It really has.
It has.
That was like 15 years ago
I know,
that we all
and here
met.
we are.
What a
Here
great.
we are today.
It was a great time then. It's a greater time now. It's just
Agreed.
fun.
Less rules.
Can I just tell you, I really want to do the giveaway now.
Let's do it.
Okay, y'all.
The giveaway.
I
You were
have
in
the
charge of the giveaway.
I have the giveaway. Okay.
Oh my
Okay.
God. So
Okay.
funny.
So,
Oh, it's heavy.
Carla Hall, what do you have?
Are you pretending that it's heavy, or is this actually heavy?
Are you faking?
here, hold it.
If you would have just pancaked on the floor.
Okay. So, this bag, which I forgot what country I was in. I feel like this is one of these beautiful bags.
Looks Turkish. Maybe?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I went through my closet, my storage, and I just pulled out some stuff. With tags.
Stuff that you still have tags on.
Tags. I mean, you know.
Clothes? You're
Clothes.
giving away clothes.
I'm giving away
What is
clothes.
it? This is a sequined sort
It's a
of
sequin,
animal print. Oh,
yeah.
the collarless jacket.
Yeah, it's a little.
Oh, no, I just got a little
it's
neighbor
top.
collar, yeah.
You want to? All right, okay. I
little
know
zip
enough
up.
about women's clothes because I've been married so long. Why Carla Hall looks great and everything. Carla is 6 foot tall.
Yes.
This is a size 2.
No, but it's Chico's. So, you know, they want you,
Roomy.
the numbers are small,
Roomy?
but it's roomy.
Those are roomy.
Oh, okay. All right.
Then I have this little
That I
eyelet
know.
dress. This is super cute.
Totally cute. Black. If you're just listening, it's a black eyelet sort of A-line dress.
Yes, with a collar.
A shirt dress. A-line shirt dress. Yeah.
Okay, hold that, Michael, please.
Yes.
Hold that.
This is.
I think I'm gonna need
I
an
am
M.
literally praying that a man wins this. I just cannot.
I know, I
cannot
do.
wait to pull a man's.
Let's see, what else is in here? Oh, so this.
I love that you have the tags on everything.
Yeah, this is just, it's a little bodysuit. I love this because it has this this balloon sleeve with, you know, a little collar at the neck, gold little thing. Here, hold this up.
What in the hell is going on, Clint?
I told you, I said, you're gonna laugh at me. Here, let's put that down. This looks great on you.
I don't know. I thought you could layer them together.
Oh,
but okay,
yes,
yeah.
okay.
Oh, I think that's a nice layer. Maybe you should be putting all this on as well.
This is like my what not to wear dressing mannequin days. You know, like dress those damn
Oh my God,
mannequins.
this would look amazing. It has that, you see the, what? And then, well, hold on, we have this. Come on.
This works.
This totally works.
Pair of dark
What?
wash jeans, medium wash.
Come on,
Medium
come on.
wash, straight
Oh,
leg.
very nice.
I got another thing. I got another dress. They're all different sizes. This is a nice little dress. It's just a little.
It's a, purple and white horizontal stripe,
Yeah.
pleated. I would call that like either a midi or a maxi, depending on how tall you are.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Sure.
And
I feel
know.
Steven Tyler probably wore this in the 80s. Or Axl Rose. I think it's going to be, it's a little snug
okay,
up
yeah,
there.
but while you have that on, just hold that.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
There's more.
And then, this is I love this top. This one I have worn.
Sweet Jesus, I hope you don't have underwear in here. That's it, okay.
But this is backwards. But I love this little linen top. Remember that shop Gudrun that I used to shop and you were like, oh,
Yeah.
you look like an art teacher? Whenever I would come back,
I did say that, yeah.
okay.
Okay.
You were like,
Yeah,
okay.
A little, little smocky
little,
print with
I love it.
stuck.
It's quality.
neck detail. Yeah, it's
Yes.
I'm stuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
So you get the bag and all of these clothes with some with tags, some without. Let's see, who's it gonna be?
All right, I cannot wait to see who wins this. I cannot wait. All right, Carla, well, because it's your giveaway, I think you're the one who should choose the winner.
Okay, you know I'm going deep.
Carla, when Clint and I said you just go into your garage and find some fun stuff, you really took it literal.
I did. Who's gonna be that special person? I mean, there's really some really at the floor of this thing. I gotta peel them apart. I'm excited. Where's my camera? Tulare, is it Tulare, California?
Yeah, I don't know that town.
Tulare. I want to think about the people who were there
Tulare.
originally. Tulare. Teresa! Teresa, it's you! Teresa, I hope you
We
love
were so
these
hoping
things.
for
And
Jim
look,
from-
let me tell you,
Jim
there
from
are different
Oklahoma.
sizes, so maybe your girlfriends can get together and put these outfits on, send us a pic. I mean,
Bill
seriously,
Texas.
I hope you're excited about it. That purple and white dress, you can put something on it underneath, like mixed print. You know how I love mixed print? Anyway, girl. Okay, me and you. Okay.
Get us out of here.
Please, yeah, it's your job to get us out of here.
Okay, everybody. Have a great day.
Chewed up.
Thanks for tuning in to Chewed Up, and thanks to our sponsor Frontgate for making the show possible. Special thanks to Fresh Direct for providing the groceries on today's episode. New episodes drop every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. To subscribe, snag recipes, and dig into all the extra fun, head to chewedupshow.com or just find Chewed Up Show on YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts. Now go make a mess in your own kitchen.